When Hollywood's biggest stars find themselves divided by political differences, the consequences can be explosive. In a dramatic turn of events, Gal Gadot's recent decision has ignited a firestorm, plunging her Snow White co-star Rachel Zegler into a financial debacle, with Zegler reportedly losing a staggering $3 million in canceled interviews. Yes, you heard that right. Months of mounting tension have culminated in a series of dramatic developments that have left the industry buzzing. Rumors of discord between Gadot and Zegler have been circulating for some time, but the situation hit a boiling point when Gadot made the surprising move to back out of crucial promotional interviews with Disney. This left Zegler to deal with the fallout alone, triggering a cascade of cancellations that cost her those eye-popping interview fees. But the question on everyone's mind is what could drive one of Hollywood's leading actresses to make such a costly decision? Could their clashing political views be at the root of this escalating feud, threatening not only their careers but also the future of Disney's most ambitious projects? Let's dive into the drama that's sending shockwaves through Hollywood and Disney's upper echelons. At the heart of this storm are Gal Gadot, portraying the iconic evil queen, and Rachel Zegler, who takes on the role of Snow White in the highly anticipated remake. Despite their professional respect and undeniable talent, their relationship has reportedly soured, with growing personal and political tensions now spilling over into the film's promotion and beyond. Sources reveal that the conflict intensified when Zegler posted a message on social media alongside the film's trailer, expressing her support for Palestine. This move did not sit well with Gadot, given her Israeli heritage and her own strong stance on Middle Eastern politics. Gadot's decision to withdraw from the promotional activities was seen by many as a reaction to Zegler's public stance, which she found potentially divisive and misaligned with her views. As these tensions have played out in the public eye, the financial implications for Zegler have been significant. She was set to earn a hefty $3 million from a series of high-profile interviews organized by Disney, including appearances on major platforms like ABC, Vanity Fair, and IMDb. But with Gadot stepping back from these interviews, the cancellations followed swiftly, leaving Zegler without the substantial earnings she had expected. The bigger question now looms: how will this discord affect the Snow White remake and Disney's future projects? This feud between Gadot and Zegler is not just a personal issue, it's influencing the production and marketing strategies for one of Disney's most high-stakes releases. With the Snow White film slated as a major tentpole project, any disruption in its promotion could have ripple effects across the company's broader slate of upcoming films. Beyond the immediate financial, in the end, what does all of this mean for Disney's Snow White remake and the future of Hollywood's most ambitious projects? As the feud between Gadot and Zegler continues to escalate, its impact on the film's release and reception is becoming increasingly uncertain. Will Disney be able to weather the storm, or will this internal discord compromise the success of their high-profile remake? One thing is clear in Hollywood, where the drama is as intense off-screen as it is on-screen. And promotional turmoil, this clash also highlights the broader cultural and political tensions within Hollywood. With stars like Gadot and Zegler taking firm stands on contentious issues, their disagreements could shape not just their own careers but also set the tone for the industry's handling of political discourse moving forward. The stakes are high, not only for these actresses but for Disney itself, as it navigates this controversy while striving to maintain its image as a bastion of family-friendly entertainment. This saga is far from over, and the ripples of this dispute may be felt for a long time to come. The conflict between Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler is casting a long shadow over the ambitious marketing campaign for Disney's upcoming Snow White remake. With a staggering $300 million invested in this film, the stakes couldn't be higher, and tensions are palpable among Disney's executives. What was once a carefully orchestrated promotional strategy, designed to harness the star power of both actresses to draw massive audiences to theaters, is now teetering on the edge of collapse due to Gadot's sudden withdrawal from joint promotional appearances. The production team initially envisioned a high-impact rollout for the film, where Gadot and Zegler would appear side by side in a series of interviews and events, creating buzz around their roles as the evil queen and Snow White. But with Gadot stepping away from the spotlight, the meticulously planned promotional framework has been thrown into disarray. Media outlets that were once eager to spotlight the duo's dynamic are now left scrambling for new story angles, trying to salvage their coverage without the star-studded synergy they had banked on. This shift has left Rachel Zegler in an especially precarious position. Eager to showcase her portrayal of the beloved character of Snow White, Zegler had been ready to engage with fans and leverage the film's promotional tour to elevate her career. The interviews, red carpet appearances, and media spots were her opportunity to connect with audiences and cement her place as a rising star in Hollywood. Now, those opportunities are dwindling, and she finds herself searching for alternative ways to keep the spotlight on her work. The setback is not just a personal blow to Zegler, it's a strategic nightmare for Disney. With Gadot's absence from key promotional events, Disney's marketing campaign is losing its momentum, causing ripples that extend far beyond the two actresses involved. Disney's upper management, including CEO Bob Iger, is left grappling with the fallout, realizing that the company's golden strategy to catapult this film into a global blockbuster is in jeopardy. Without Gadot's influence to help draw viewers, they face an uphill battle in revitalizing a campaign that was supposed to be their strongest asset. The stakes are especially high for Disney, as this is more than just another movie release, but the tension doesn't stop there. As Disney attempts to strike a balance between artistic vision and corporate responsibility, they are finding themselves caught in a crossfire of public opinion. On one side, there's applause for their efforts to create content that reflects a diverse and inclusive world, aligning with modern values and societal expectations. It's a crucial test of their brand's resilience in a rapidly evolving entertainment landscape. The Snow White project was intended to be a beacon of Disney's commitment to modernization, blending classic fairy tale charm with contemporary themes of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yet, as political and personal tensions simmer between Gadot and Zegler, the very fabric of Disney's strategy appears to be unraveling, revealing cracks in what was supposed to be a seamless marketing effort. This conflict comes at a time when Disney can least afford to falter. The entertainment giant is already navigating a landscape filled with challenges, from stiff competition with streaming services to questions about the creative direction of their cinematic universe. Now, the added layer of internal strife between its leading actresses adds a new dimension of difficulty. Bob Iger and his team must face the daunting reality that if this dispute continues to escalate, it could set a precedent that would jeopardize future collaborations and complicate Disney's ability to manage high-profile projects. Fans, too, are watching closely, not just for the film's release but also for how the relationship between Gadot and Zegler will play out in the public eye. The anticipation surrounding their next public appearances is intense, as the dynamic between the two has become a spectacle itself. Will they be able to set aside their differences and promote the film as professionals, or will their ongoing feud overshadow their performances and the film's release? The question looms large, casting a shadow over what should have been a moment of triumph for both stars and the production team. On the other, critics argue that Disney's focus on diversity initiatives and social messaging is diluting the essence of storytelling and character development that once made their films universally beloved. The recent decision by Disney to hire a new diversity, equity, and inclusion DI supervisor, with a significant salary to back the role, has only intensified this debate. This move has sparked discussions not only about the future direction of Disney's projects but also about the company's priorities. Are they genuinely committed to evolving and setting a new standard in the industry, or are they simply reacting to the pressures of a politically charged environment? As Disney pours massive resources into the Snow White remake, a project already weighed down by costly reshoots, star conflicts, and a fractured marketing strategy, the stakes couldn't be higher. The entire project feels like a tightrope act, where even a minor misstep could lead to a dramatic fall, jeopardizing not only this film but also the trajectory of Disney's future remakes and original productions. For a company that has built its legacy on the promise of magical storytelling, this precarious situation is testing Disney's ability to navigate the complexities of modern Hollywood politics. The drama took another twist when, just 2 days after the trailer's release, Rachel Zegler took to Twitter to thank her supporters, while also making a provocative statement that seemed to hint at the tensions with Gadot. Her words, though polite on the surface, carried an undertone of defiance that resonated across social media, igniting further speculation among fans and industry insiders about the true nature of her relationship with Gadot. It's a rivalry that is no longer confined to the set or the marketing boardroom. It's now playing out on the global stage, with every tweet and public statement analyzed for hidden meanings. This public conflict between Gadot and Zegler has not only shifted the narrative surrounding Snow White, but also exposed the fault lines in Disney's broader strategy. How the company manages this crisis could very well determine the success of not only this film but also its upcoming slate of releases. Will Disney be able to course correct in time, bringing the focus back to the film's story and the performances of its stars? Or will the ongoing feud continue to cast a long shadow over what was supposed to be one of their flagship productions? As the release date for Snow White approaches, the pressure on both Disney and its leading actresses is intensifying. The company must now decide how to salvage a project that has become as much about off-screen drama as on-screen magic. For Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, the stakes are equally high, as their public personas and future career opportunities hinge on how they handle this conflict. Will they be able to rise above the fray and come together in a way that honors the film's legacy, or will their differences continue to overshadow the project, leaving its fate hanging in the balance? Only time will tell how this high-stakes drama unfolds. But one thing is certain: this saga is more than just a behind-the-scenes squabble. It's a defining moment for Disney and its place in Hollywood's ever-evolving narrative. The tension between Gadot and Zegler is not just a personal feud, it's a battle that could set a new precedent for how the industry navigates the complex intersections of art, politics, and star power. And as the dust continues to settle, the implications for both the film and Disney's broader ambitions will be monumental. Rachel Zegler's tweet that read "Always remember Free Palestine" resonated strongly with many, symbolizing her unwavering support for the Palestinian cause. For her followers, it was more than just a statement, it was a clear reflection of her commitment to her pro-Palestinian stance. However, for others, that tweet was seen as a direct challenge to Gal Gadot's background as an Israeli, a former member of the Israel Defense Forces (IDF), and her outspoken support for Israel. This divide has intensified an already delicate situation, with the ongoing regional conflict casting a shadow over their working relationship. As the two actresses prepare to take the spotlight together for the promotion of their upcoming film, the tension between them is almost tangible. Their political differences have raised a crucial question: can they set aside their deeply held beliefs for the sake of professionalism, or will these ideological clashes turn every press conference into a battleground? The future of their film, Snow White, might depend not only on its storytelling but also on how effectively Rachel and Gal can navigate their divergent viewpoints while standing side by side in the public eye. Disney's strategy in this situation is also being closely scrutinized. The company has positioned itself as one that aims to stay relevant and socially conscious in a rapidly evolving world, but this latest controversy has some questioning whether Disney is complicating its own efforts by involving itself in such politically charged matters. Industry insiders, fans, and critics alike are weighing in on the situation, and it's becoming clear that Snow White could serve as a major case study in how Hollywood grapples with global issues in its storytelling and public relations. The focus has shifted significantly to Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, and their clash of beliefs extends far beyond the movie itself. It's become a public spectacle where two worldviews are colliding on a global stage. Rachel has consistently used her platform to advocate for Palestinian rights, urging her followers since at least 2021 to stay informed and actively support the cause. Her social media presence has been marked by posts like "It will always be Free Palestine," which have become emblematic of her activism. By 2023, she had taken her advocacy further, encouraging her followers to pressure their government representatives into pushing for a ceasefire, solidifying her position as a vocal supporter of Palestinian causes. On the other side, Gal Gadot's support for Israel has been equally steadfast. She has openly expressed her solidarity with her homeland, a stance that has inevitably led to friction with Rachel's views. The contrast between their beliefs has not only created tension on the set, but has also turned their dynamic into a reflection of the larger geopolitical debate, spilling over into their professional lives in ways that few could have anticipated. When Gal retweeted a post that seemed to criticize Rachel's public stance, the situation escalated dramatically. The retweet implied that Rachel's advocacy was more about gaining social clout than genuine concern, a pointed remark that sparked controversy and seemed to cut straight to the heart of their conflict. Although Gal quickly removed the retweet, the damage had already been done, and rumors about a growing rift between the two stars began to circulate. Speculation about their off-screen relationship ran wild, with fans and media outlets buzzing about the true nature of the tension brewing between them. Disney's marketing team now faces the formidable challenge of promoting a film surrounded by controversy. What was intended to be a modern reimagining of a classic fairy tale is at risk of being overshadowed by the political and personal drama between its lead actresses. The studio's PR machine is undoubtedly in overdrive, with damage control efforts focused on shifting the narrative back to the film itself. The question remains, however, whether these two stars can put their differences aside long enough to project a united front. As the film's release date looms closer, all eyes are on Rachel and Gal. The stakes are high, and the world is watching to see if they can steer through these turbulent waters with grace, or if their feud will become the defining narrative of this Snow White remake. Can they manage to put on a professional face for the cameras, or will their ideological battle be the real story that overshadows the entire production? One thing is clear: the drama surrounding this project is far from over. As this saga continues to unfold, both the entertainment industry and global audiences are keenly observing every move they make. Will these two actresses find common ground, or is their conflict destined to deepen as they face the press together? Share your thoughts on how this controversy might evolve, and stay tuned for more updates on Hollywood's most intriguing narratives as the story of Snow White and its challenges at Disney continues to captivate the world.